range is ready for the bronze medal match. Athletes to the line.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the European Championship of 2025 Under 16 10-meter air rifle solo men event. This is the bronze medal match at firing point.
And we're back in Tallinn of Estonia, European Championships of under 16 and under 18 years of age. We go with the 10-meter air rifle solo under 16 man final. We'll begin with the bronze medal match. On firing point B, we will see athlete representing Israel, Zunz Havit. And he'll be competing with athlete from Hungary, Zoltán Leopold.
Our jury members, Miss Marie Ledouche,
And of course our officials, jury member in charge, Marie Ledouche and Mikko Tosi. They'll be taking care of the whole final, seeing if everything is under control and if all procedures are kept in a good way. If you just joined us, my name is Adam Dobos and I'm commentator of the 2025 European Championships for the 10 meter for under 16 and under 18 years of age category here in Tallinn of Estonia. The very first ever competition designed for athletes below 16 and below 18 years of age. And we have a solo format event going on yesterday and today. For now, the under 16 man event, the bronze medal match, Zunz Ravit against Zoltán Leopold. Right, just as in the previous finals of yesterday's air pistol solo events and today's rifle solo events, athletes begin with the qualification round of 50 shots in total, split into parts of 30 and 20 shots. And the best athletes, the first and second after qualification, qualify to the gold medal match, and the third and fourth athlete to the bronze medal match. As we can see on the scoreboard, it was necessary to hit 30 points to qualify to bronze medal match, and 32 was necessary to be in a gold medal match. But what are those hits? We are used to points in shooting sport, especially in rifle and pistol, for sure, for 10-meter events. This is the very new format introduced by European Shooting Confederation. Through the many collaborations with coaches and national federations, the Technical Committee and Judges Committee of the European Shooting Confederation decided to try this new event. There were made a lot of statistics to check how we can switch the usual values of shots, like a 10.9 or 10.5, to hits. And they decided that the level of 10.3 for air rifle is the pivot point where we can say an athlete got a hit or a miss. We already saw two finals of this type of event. It took from 20 to more than 30 shots in the previous pistol finals for yesterday. So we are quite under testing of this kind of format, and it seems to be quite popular among the athletes here. It seems that this type of shooting is something very different than they used to have, but it might be the new thing that might be more understandable for you if you are not common with the shooting sport yet. About 3 more minutes of preparation sighting time. Mikko Tosi, the jury in charge of this final, watching closely the hands of the athletes if they are making anything that is against the rules, keeping the proper way of working on their firing points. And our chief range officer, Kaur Lurmira, who is keeping track of all the timing and giving all the commands that is necessary to be said. In the qualification round, athletes were scored as well on the hit-miss basis. In the first qualification round, they had 30 shots, which lasted for 30 minutes. And after the classification was made, the best 16 athletes advanced to the second part of qualification, where they had another 20 shots. For the whole day of finals, we are using air rifles. The hit value is a 10.3 or higher, and athletes are in the race. Whoever first reaches 12 hits will be the winner of the medal match. The rifle they are using are a standard type of air rifle, using a gas cylinder with the compressed air, using the 4.5 millimeter pellets, and those rifle needs to be reloaded after each shot. So no magazines are allowed. After every repetition, athlete have to reload the rifle by himself. Of course, if you are not yet familiar with our social media web pages, you can use these QR codes to follow the European Shooting Confederation web pages on Instagram and Facebook. You can share those links with your friends and colleagues and families so that more of us can get to know how the shooting sport works, how much effort it's necessary for athletes to hit the center of the target, and that the shooting sport can go with the various different ways than we expect to see on these social medias. You can watch the previous competitions going on with the rifle, pistol and shotgun, both on the open spaces like in the shotgun and on the ranges like here on 10-meter range in Estonia. The bronze medal match will begin now. Zunz Ravit from Israel against Zoltan Leopold from Hungary on the fight for the bronze medal of the European Championships. Just as in the previous finals of air rifle, we see that athletes are using special jackets and trousers so that their position is kept the most balanced as possible. They are using eye covers and the special caps so that no artificial light that we have on top of the sports hall in Kalev is hitting their pupils and eyes. The first round is finished. Zunz Ravit is having his first point in this round, and he's taking the lead of this bronze medal match with 1 point ahead of Zoltan Leopold. The second round, we see the red color above the Israel flag and the green color near the Hungarian flag, which means the point is given to athlete from Hungary as he hit a value of a 10.3 or above in this round. And after the second round, we have a tie, both athletes with 1 point, and the game goes on. As mentioned, this is the first time athletes of age under 16 and under 18 are competing with themselves. In the previous years, the juniors category, which is common all over the world, are athletes until the 21st years of age. Here we can see athletes competing with their own age category here, none older than 16 years old, and even in this hard environment of the final they can achieve so great results and hitting so small target with the thousands of eyes watching them during their tries. Both athletes scored in the third round, So now both athletes with a total of 2 hits after the third shot. In the fourth shot, we see Zunz with a miss and Zoltan as well with the miss. So it means that the tie at a level of 2 points stays after the fourth round. This is actually the second individual event that is taking place here in Tallinn. The other event, the other individual event is the ESC Challenge for both air rifle and air pistol in both under 16 and under 18 years of age. And just to remind you that thanks to the sponsorship of the European Shooting Confederation, it was available for all athletes to participate in this event for free, the ESC Challenge, so that everyone who were entered to the ESC solo event or duo or trio that we will see the next days everyone was able to take part in the ESC Challenge event, which was basically just a standard competition of 40 shots, which finished after the qualification round. The round number 6, and we have a hit scored by Zoltan Leopold, and he is now taking the lead in the final, being on top of the rank list with 3 points in total, while the athlete from Israel, Zunz Ravit, is only with 2 points, which is the difference of only 1 hit, which can be decreased in just 1 shot. And round number 7, we barely see that athletes are moving. Both scored in this round. And the situation stays the same. Zoltan Leopold still in the lead with 1 point of advantage, with a total of 4 points. If you watched our previous finals of yesterday air pistol, you saw that athletes were using the regular clothes. They were just maybe having the special shoes, but not always. And the pistol, and that was all they have as a special equipment for shooting. Here in rifle, all athletes are using special jackets, special trousers, and rifles itself differs one model between the second, because in rifle shooting we wished for the equipment to be as much fit to the athlete as possible. In pistol shooting, the only thing that athlete can do is to adjust the grip as much as it can so it fits the hand. In here we can adjust many parts of the rifle so that it fits not only in the right hand but also in the shoulder, and for the left hand, and for our face and cheek piece, so that the eye can be directly in the middle of the sight. After the 9th round, no scores were changed as both athletes missed the center zone of the target. Zoltan Leopold still in the lead with 4 points, and just 1 point behind him is Zunz Ravit. The round number 10 just began. We will see if they will be able to hit the middle of the target. The red color for the Israel and the red one as well for Hungarian, which means the score stays the same. 4 points for Leopold and 3 points for Ravit. And just as in yesterday's pistol finals, the beginning looks quite slow, and it seems like we are going to have a very long final. Yesterday's one of the pistol finals last for more than 30 shots, which take a very long time. And hopefully we will finish sooner as we are already late in our schedule. The round number 11, 1 hit scored by Leopold Zoltan from Hungary. And right now coaches took the opportunity to have a timeout. It is the common thing we see during the medal matches in a lot of events of sports shooting. The coaches are allowed to have a timeout for 1 minute to make a short coaching session with their athletes to share their thoughts and ideas of what they see from the first row of seats in the middle of field of play. They're using this time not only to explain something to athletes, but also just to give them some break so they can make 3 or 4 deeper breaths and release the tension they have so that they can continue with working on the focused way just as before, just as the beginning of the match. The 1 minute just passed, so the coaches sits back on their places on the field of play, and we have another command for the 12th shot.
Start.
The round number 12. There are no many hits in this final. We are just before the middle of it, as 6 points might be the middle part of it, but it's not yet. One hit scored by Zuntzravit from Israel. He gets closer to the leading Zoltan Leopold. It's just 1 point of the difference. Athlete from Hungary is still in the lead of the final. And there we go with the round number 13. As these athletes are only 16 years old or younger, they actually don't have that much experience as we used to see in the finals. But nevertheless, they are still able to hit the middle of the target. This time, Zuntzravit made it again, the second time in a row. And thanks to that, there is a tie on the scoreboard, both athletes with 5 points in total. And it almost seems like we're on the very beginning of the final. Both of them have equal chances to claim the bronze medal of the European Championships. I bet there are still many shots ahead of us, but possibly both athletes are very willing to fight until the very end. And as we see, the round number 14 brought us 2 hits. Both athletes with a point in this round, and the tie is still on the scoreboard. Both athletes with 6 points, just in the middle of the final. The capital of Estonia was the host of the European Championships 2 years ago in 2023 for juniors and for seniors. And once again, the European Shooting Confederation decided to perform such important event here in Tallinn. The second round in a row with 2 hits, and we can see on the scoreboard that for the 4th time in a row, Zuntzravit got his score increased so that he is on fire, we can say, and let's see if he can keep that for the next rounds. Zuntzravit and Zoltan Leopold both with 7 points in total. No, that streak was just cancelled. No point in this round for both Zunz and Zoltan, which means the scores stays the same. 7 points for athlete from Israel and 7 points for athlete from Hungary. And the final continues. The round number 17 is ahead of us. Coaches stays focused as the same as the athletes. Maybe